Alright, so this is my first try at actually streaming to two platforms at once. So hi. Um yeah, as you can probably see from the title, regardless of what platform you're watching on, I will be cleaning phones because I have a pile of them. So hi, hello. I'm able to move again, unlike last stream. And I also have the ability to do this. Wow, hand and phones. Big pile of phones. I guess I can go like from oldest to newest. Um, I have more. Um, I'll basically be like going until, oh yeah, wipes, antibacterial wipes, because they're good for cleaning things. Um, yeah. So this is the first phone. Fuck. It's a tank though, don't worry. It's literally a tank. Um this is the iPhone 3G. Oh yeah, I still have stream elements set up. It actually says I'm live. Okay. Um yeah. So it's the 3G. My one is running iOS 3 with an iOS 4 theme. It's flat though. So all we're gonna be doing today is wiping it down. I don't think many of my phones are actually charged, but yes, wipe. Um, also need my toothbrush to degunk the bottom, which is good to do. So this one has the headphone jack, which is based. Headphone jacks are based, and if I recall correctly, so this one and the 3G should be a 3G somewhere else in the pile. Because I have two 3GSs. Um, but yeah, the headphone jack in the first ones, well, like they were pretty good headphone jacks. Um, so yeah, this is unironically what you should be doing. From time to time, you just brush the teeth. Um, and because these are plastic bristles, they're not going to damage the screen because it's gloss. And gloss is a higher rating on the Mohs hardness scale than plastic. So there's no danger of like actually damaging stuff. Surely take out the SIM tray. Um, with my handy, where did I put it? Fuck, where did I put it? Um, there it is. All right, I fix it because this has a SIM removal tool in the toolkit. Um, yeah, should probably move my face tracking over here. There we go. Yeah, so my 3G has a broken SIM tray. As you can see, it's missing the bit at the top. It doesn't go all the way, but that's okay. Um, that's fine. Nothing is perfect in this world, especially not me. Um, that's okay though. So that's the 3G done. Is that the way that it goes? No, it's the other way around. Okay. All right, and then I need, where's my microfiber cloth? I'm very prepared, as you can see. I'll just use a tissue to make sure it's not streaky or anything. There we go. iPhone, clean. So next up would be the 3GSs. So this one's running iOS 3. It also feels quite heavy. Um, yeah, the 3GS is basically just a way faster 3G and looks exactly the same externally, apart from the fact that this particular uh, instance of it is not in great condition. Come on. There we go. It has a SIM card in it. Wow. Because, yeah, you need a SIM to activate these unless you activate them. That's how these work. Where'd my toothbrush go? Oh, it's underneath everything. Yeah. So, I'll keep my toothbrush in a spot where it's actually good. All right. Let's cover that up still, because I don't want people to see what the numbers on the inactive SIM that I have in it are. All right. This one's pretty straightforward as well. Um, Realistically, I could also unscrew it and clean around the edges of the screen, but considering this is one of the phones I haven't had time to mess with recently, doesn't need that. Okay, to make space. All right, next up, there's another 3GS. This one. So this 3GS, the battery's kind of crap because the previous owner used it as a media player. And what that means is they made the battery go flat. But as you can see from the condition of it, it's in absolutely perfect condition. So you win some, you lose some, right? Like if I really wanted to, I could like swap the battery from one of my better like 3G or 3GSs. But it's fine. It's completely fine. The one thing that I noticed with this one is that, well, look at the headphone jack. Um, it's like, I don't know if it's visible on camera, but it's kind of crusty, and yeah, they clearly just had it in a dock and like let dust settle and like damage the like metal around it, but that's okay. Next up, what is this? This is a so so these ones here, right? All of these, I genuinely can't tell which ones. Wait, actually, no, I can. I know for a fact I have two white 4Ss because I don't have a white 4. um, these three, however, I think this is a 4. This is a 4S, and these are 4s. So these ones are going to be more fun, more interesting. Um, so for it, I will be needing my and went in front of the camera. Okay, I fix it. Wrist strap. Yeah, because I don't want to zap the insides of the phones. Now, I'm gonna have to look in my iFixit toolkit. Which ones are the iPhone ones? I think it's like the. It's one of them. I think it's this one. No way, it's too big. It's this one, I think. So is this the external? No, still too big. How unfortunate. All right. SIM removal tool I can put back as well. What the heck? Is it? Oh, it's a P2. P2 pentalobe. That's the one. Because it's technically not Torx, even though they look practically the same. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so these are 4Ss. I should do the 4s first, but because I have to go chronologically, of course. So this is, yeah, some of them have screen protectors because I had the foresight of putting a screen protector on it, which is good. And the case. But the case is gonna come off because internally I need to like get the back off. Wow, iPhone. Okay. So the back gloss is a thing that can be removed. It's actually pretty cool how it gets removed. hold on, let me, okay, there we go. So you need to line it up there, get the screw out. There's one tiny little screw. Focus, no focus, okay. So there's one screw. I will put that safely here. And then one more screw. And put that down there as well. Okay, so the way this comes off is very satisfying actually. Like, look at this. Yeah. Yeah, now that's the inside of the back of the phone. So with these, if you ever buy them used, do this. Like, clean the edge around here because it gets nasty. A nice big fingerprint there that I'll get rid of. But it's like the gloss underneath it can get really gunked up really easily. So, you know, not so good. The other place is like all around the middle edge. So like here, you need to do that. Oh yeah. While I have this open, I might as well open up a 4S just for comparing and contrasting because there isn't that much difference. The back gloss, however, it is technically different, so you can't just swap them across, which is really interesting that they would change just that. As the CDMA iPhone 4 that was sold in the US, that actually does have black back gloss that is compatible with both the 4S and the CDMA 4, but yeah. So these are basically the same phone internally. The only thing is, like, as you can see, hold on, the 4 has more shielding up the top, whereas the 4S doesn't because the antennas are like here on this one, whereas on the 4 there's one up there, one there, one there, and one there, which was funny because antenna game. Anyway, you know what? I don't want to be here all day, so I'm going to do one 4 and one 4S because that seems reasonable. Is that like one of the? I have no idea if that's like that white dot is a what's it called? Water damage indicator. It might be. Probably is, but that's whatever. Alright. And the way you get this back on is clip back into place. And then we need our little screws. Come on. And fuck. Wait, no, I'm not meant to swear, am I? Unfortunate. Okay. So it's that. And yeah, these screws are always a pain in the ass to get back in. Shit. No, that's a swear word again. Well, oh bother. That's very British. I'm gonna refrain from being British. Shout out to British people for being British though. Gotta be one of the toughest ordeals that anyone has ever gone through being British. I'm so sorry that there are so many people that have to, deal with that unfortunate occurrence. All right, we'll wipe down. And yeah, these have a headphone jack as well. Apple didn't ditch the headphone jack until the 7. So there are many phones that still have, good internals. Okay, yes, iPhone 4. Um, this is the back from the 4S. Um, put it back in the case. Wonderful. Lovely. Okay, this is the. I think this 4S is just running like iOS 8 or something, or even iOS 9. I don't remember. Not important because I have two fancy version iPhone 4Ss, which are iOS 7.0.4, which isn't actually that rare. Um, and what's it called? iOS 6.0, like just straight up 6.0. Like, unfortunately, it's not an iPhone 5 on iOS 6.0, but like, who cares? The 5 looks best with iOS 7, and I will die on that hill because it's true. It is literally factual. Okay, iPhone. Now for the fun part of getting the screws back in. Oh shit. Did it again. Can you tell that I naturally just swear a lot? Because I am uncouth. I am very, yeah, I don't know. I talk a lot of big game, but at the end of the day, I swear a lot. So, who's the real, uh, yeah, I'm real physically because I have hands. Shit. No, wait. Does the swearing count if it's in another language? I wonder. Do you still get deprioritized by algorithms for swearing in non-English languages? Because iPhone. It would be funny if, you know, it would be funny if you didn't, and you could just say stuff like "scheisse," right? I will save those. Um, this is another 4. Save that one. Now the iPhone 5. This one's actually you know, it's actually charged up. It's a dual boot though, because it's not anything special. I bought it because it was cheap and 32 gigs. Um, but yeah, I won't be doing any disassembly because these phones are a pain in the ass to disassemble and reassemble. Like genuinely, I don't know why. Um, I mean, I do know why because Apple wants it to be disassembled and reassembled once. And if it's anything more advanced than like a screen repair, they'll just be like, nope, don't worry, just buy a new one, right? Like if the glass at the back here, like if this glass broke, they'd just be like, oh, we'll just give you a replacement, we'll copy across your stuff with iCloud. And yeah, they don't care because Apple is Apple. And I am sneezing. But you didn't hear that because I have a mute switch. Yeah, iPhone 5. Um, all right. This is iOS 8. Um, let's boot into iOS 6 because that's funny. Should have an egg, I think. I think that's what I set it as. Come on. Egg. Oh, it's all washed out. There you go. You can see it's an egg now. EGG. Classic egg moment. Come on. Boot. Boot into 6. No, it takes way too long. Um, way too long. Because iOS 6 is slow. No, it's not because iOS 6 is slow. It's because yeah, well, look, it's cute. It's a cute phone. Um, it's because the flash memory in this uh basically everything that isn't the iPhone 6S and newer. What is this? This is the 5S. Yeah, 5S is a phone. So my one actually doesn't have the original home button because I literally got it for $20. Like dead ass. I just got an iPhone 5S just without the functional Touch ID um for $20 plus shipping, but gotta be one of the bargains of all time, I think. All right. Um yeah. So that's the 5S. Um a fun a fun fact. Where's my SE? There's my SE. Um okay. So if you compare these two phones, um how do I block the light? There we go. You can kind of see that the SE is actually a slightly lighter gray than the 5S. Which is interesting, right? Like in every other way they're basically the same, right? Except for the fact that, well, this one has an SE on the back, right? See, it says SE. There's the SE. This one just has nothing because they didn't put S on the back. Um, they put on the 4S? Yeah, no, they didn't put S on the back until the 6S, which is, where do I have one? Over there. This is a 6S. You can see the S there. You can see that the gray is lighter, even on this one, which is fun. I like it when gray is light gray. Um, yeah, 5S. Um, no, okay. Here is an underrated gem. The Switch Joy-Cons of iPhone. It's literally a colorful phone. When the phone is colorful. Yeah. Um, it has the ability to be like have the battery swapped with the 5S battery. So it's basically a better iPhone 5, right? It feels more substantial. It looks nicer. And mine are actually charged because I like them. Um, yeah. So literally, it's just the iPhone 5 in a plastic shell with a 5S battery as an option. So that is that is the best iteration of the 5 series, I think. Other than the SE 2016. That one's solid as well. Um okay. Gotta grab my iFixit tweezers. And where's my spudger? Okay. So I don't know if it's visible on camera, but in the yeah, it's not visible. But there's gunk in here. There is gunk. Yeah. I might need a sharp tip. Yeah. And that last one is still kind of gunked up. Okay. This is clean. It also has password prompt. Oh, what's Flappy Bird? Here's Flappy Bird. Come on. I'm so good at this. Just watch. Okay. Wow. I'm a pro at Flappy Bird. I got to 5. Just ignore that my best is way higher than 5. Because yes, I in fact am the person that played Flappy Bird on this device. All right. Some intense bird flapping action. Um, all right. I got a bronze medal because I'm so good at this. But yeah, that's the 5C in pink. And we have the 5C in green. It's also a 5C. And it's also the best 5 that ever existed. Mine has like some scratches that you can't see on camera, like there. But that's okay. Because you can't see them on camera, so it looks good. Actually, can you see the black dot? You can. Okay. Then at least part of the scratch is visible. Yeah. All right. That's a phone. One of the phones of all time. Here's a fun fact for anyone that ever wanted to get inside one of these. The home button doesn't have a ribbon cable. It's actually just like when you press the screen down, there's a there's a connector, right? There's a connector right underneath the home button that like is literally like 2 pins. And this just shorts those 2 pins to detect that the home button's been pressed. So yeah. I totally thought that I screwed up the home button when I was like testing it without the screen pressed fully down. But in fact I didn't. I didn't wreck the screen. Oh, the home button, rather. I just didn't realize that they needed to be connected at the bottom. Conversely, we have the 6. Mine is a little worse for wear. But actually, hold on. Can you see there's a 6S above, because that's what I use as a camera. Um, Basically, this, this particular specimen of the 6 has one major flaw. So, if you look down into the screw holes, you may notice that that screw is there, but that screw isn't. Because internally, the posts that hold the screws and thus the screen together, right? They snapped off internally. And I managed to like super glue one back on, but I couldn't do that with both. And yeah, it snapped back off and the screw just fell out at some point. And I left bad feedback on the person that I bought it from because that is something they should have mentioned in the listing that the screws are liable to fall out. But that's whatever. Yeah, iPhone. This is iOS 9, which is not what this came with. This came with iOS 8. But when I bought it, it had already been updated to 9. So that's fun. It's better than 12, at least on the 8 processor in this thing. So yeah. What else do I have? I have my 6S Plus. Um I will not turn the screen on because that has notifications because I actually use it occasionally. This particular one has a fun story attached to it as well, which is that the battery randomly says it's at 1% when it actually isn't, and that the phone itself used to randomly reboot. I somehow managed to fix that by taking it apart and putting it back together again a couple times, and now it's fine, right? Which is bizarre, absolutely bizarre. Um, it said that the NAND was failing, but it literally works fine. Like, I don't know. I got a bargain on this one as well. I paid like $20 less than the going rate for the 32 gig model or a 64 gig model. Now, that the uh that the flash might potentially be failing is not my problem because I have multiple successes. Um yeah. I feel like talking about more phones. So keep going. Yes, this is a 4. I know that because it's in the case. Um, it is certainly one of the phones of all time. In that, well, the 4 is really cool in that the last version that it got was iOS 7. And iOS 7 has a fun little thing called Deribus Antiqui, right? Which means that you can run pretty much whatever version the 4 ever ran uh, using the iBoot exploit and a tool. I don't know what the current name of the tool is. I just have it downloaded and saved, and I'm not gonna, you know, I'm not going to delete it. I'm not going to share it because that would be mean to the devs that worked on it and don't want it to be shared. But yeah, iPhone. Um, yeah. So this is a clear plastic like TPU or whatever, and it's like already starting to slowly discolor, even though I'm not really using it because that's how plastics are. I love plastics. What a wonderful way to kill the environment. Um, what is this one? This is wait. Okay, no, these both have screen protectors. This is the iOS 6 one, and this is the iOS 7 one. They look exactly the same because they are basically exactly the same. Um, if I swapped the motherboards inside them, nobody would know. But yeah, okay, this is the iOS 7 one, so it's not charged. Um, the iOS 6 one though, I was messing with archiving apps with it, so it does have stuff. Woo, amazing. This is certainly an iPhone 4S of all time. Yeah, this one. Yeah, wow. iOS 6. It's so cool because it's iOS 6. Wow. Has has Reddit. I don't think like half the stuff on here works anymore because I managed to like be involved in the community at just that brief point between things still working with a bit of effort and things just straight up not working anymore. And now I'm not in the community anymore because it sucks, but I'm not going to talk about that. Anyway, iOS 6. What have I done with this? Yeah, it has a few games on it. That's about it. Nothing else particularly interesting. Oh, I guess it also technically has like App Store issues that other older iPhones don't have because it's on 6.0 in particular, and that has issues. Whereas 6.1 was partly, you know, an update to address those issues. So whoever like dumped this phone in a drawer in between iOS 6.0 and 6.1's release dates is an individual that, you know, I don't know. I don't know why they would do such a thing. Um, let's see, Doodle Jump. This is a banger game. Absolute banger. Look at the tilt controls. This is the game. This is one of the games where they thought that tilt controls are the future. And they are not. They are not the future. They are literally yeah, I don't know. Fuck. Yeah, they exist. That's what I can say about tilt controls. Um, but I don't really have anything nice to say about them because I don't really like them. All right. Woo. Can I beat my high score? All right, I can shoot at the enemies, can't I? That is a thing that I can do. Yes. I forgot about that because I haven't played this game in like years. 'Cause this was like the game back in the day. Doodle jump. Because it's so cool with the tilt controls. It's really showing off what uh gyroscopes can do. That's wild. Do you know that gyroscopes exist? Wow. Truly one of the technologies of all time. All right. Oh shit. Okay. That's I don't know if you can even see what I'm doing. Probably because I'm like constantly tilting it. It like is not very good. Oh, that was a high score. Very nice. Okay. Yeah. So that was phones being cleaned. I can't exactly clean the two phones. So the one that's like up here, woo, phone, nor my actual main daily driver because they're being used for content creation. Are they not? Um, but yeah, that is that was phones. So yeah, I don't really have stream plans because I am back doing classes. So that means I have less time to just do random stuff like this. Um, but I had like half an hour spare. So I did this for half an hour or so. Live 38 oh, 40 minutes. All right. But yeah. I'll be putting out shorts still. I have a TikTok. If you have TikTok, look up Poplar Poplar, you will find me. I've uploaded two things and then the app stopped working for me. So yeah, what a wonderful platform. Um, but yeah, other than that, I yeah, watch out for me uploading things and saying that I'll be streaming because I will be. Just I don't know when. Yeah. Thanks for watching me clean phones. And I will see you in the future at some point. Bye bye.